Hello, my fellow journeyers. Welcome to another jaunt through time and space, or rather out of time and space, as we connect, thread, weave our consciousnesses together in this now beautiful, perfect moment, because all the moments are really perfect. It's all just energy. It's all the I am single one consciousness that wants to experience. And so we play this game pretending this whole illusion of separation is real. And I do this, like, I've been doing this my whole life, but I've been tapping back in more to just collecting little nature objects and playing, and I realized that this really all of nature, but a lot of these like coniferous plants, you can see how fractalic they are, and this branching, and how you can see the fractality in that this little piece right here, it has the same shape as the larger piece itself. It's like a miniature version. And, you know, you can see it quite really more clearly in certain species. It's more obvious, but yeah, it's fun with nature. And when I'm on a walk and I like even just picking one little piece of pine and holding it, it's like I feel better. I've been noticing this. I was like, I feel different when I'm holding this. Like, maybe it's just feeling the life force that's still in the plant. Anyway, I guess I just feel like we do all have the opportunity to become more empathic and more sensitive to our surroundings if we choose to. And then our surroundings become more sensitive to us. That's my experience. And people, it's like when I can really be in my heart in a beautiful way, and I'm really, when I anchor into that authentic part of myself, then it just feels like when we all start doing it, it's just always more comfortable to be our true self all the time. And so I'm just working to remember that, and just to get like that. Ideally is just default, it's not like, ideally it's just we remember all the time, but I feel that humanity is really going through a big learning growth spurt, and everyone really has potential to just make a lot of shifts in our lives. I mean, we really always do, but this just feels like a time when the whole planet and the human species as a whole is going through lots of changes and shifts. So it might be easier to go through personal shifts because everything around us is changing too. Obviously, we can always upgrade and develop and refine our soul, however you want to think about it or talk about it. So I was just meditating before this, just on this lovely little bench here. There's a water feature that's just providing some nice ambient noise, and it's beautiful here in the Denver area of Colorado. So yeah, I was meditating, and I just felt, coming in to make this video, that I want to continue this sort of meditative mindset with you all, to where we really just, we can hone our own contribution of our consciousness to the collective, if we can define like if we can sort of define goals that, okay, I want this for everyone on the planet, I want this for all the people around me, and who agrees with me on these being things that we all want for all of society. Things like clean drinking water and healthy, pure, clean food and exercise and healthy environments, free of pollution, free of toxicity, and safe spaces for people to sleep and to learn and to be able to cook and just like having these blanket visions that, it's like, what do I want for myself? A lot of times if we look at what we want for our own selves, it's the same for what we want for everyone around us. And I just feel it's natural, and I want, there's the competition and the whole survival mindset as contrast. But I feel that inherently we're meant to live in peace with one another and support one another, and that we will all have more abundance if we do so. And by giving just a little bit more than we get back more than we gave. And in a society that's structured on that, where everyone is just like, oh hey, let me help, then like we all want to help each other, and then the tasks all are much more enjoyable. There's a Greek island called Ikaria where, look at these beautiful juniper berries. I just want to take a break to pause, and they're just so beautiful. The smell, if you ever have a chance, pause and see if I can break this one up. They smell so amazing. It's like oh my gosh. The leaves smell amazing too. I've done a lot with perfumery in the past, and this is the sort of thing that you can dry out and make a tincture and embed the plant fragrance, but really the whole essence of the plant, into something like alcohol, or you can use certain oils as well. And so anyway, I'm enjoying playing with these as we go. But yeah, stop to smell the roses. Stop and the needles smell amazing too. Stop and let's like pause and just remember to, these little berries. When we have ability to appreciate the minute, to slow down and to appreciate the minuteness of time, to pause and look at something, in nature very close up. Actually, it's like really healthy for the eyes. I find it's like, that magnifying of the vision. When we can bring our vision and hone it very minuscule and be able to like hone in on very, very precise details of anything, what we want for the planet and our fellow humans, or just looking at nature, or having a conversation with someone and really appreciating the beauty of their expression, of their authentic soul. When we have the ability to slow down and be able to relax into these certain details within the moments, I was going to say focus on the moment, but it's really focusing on tiny details that are within this one large eternal moment, say. So just continuing this sort of meditative state of mind and envisioning in our mind's eye, what's a change we'd like to see on our planet Earth. I know I'd like to see transportation to where we can all move all around the globe very efficiently, very smoothly, very quickly, if we want to, by trains, perhaps underground trains. Or we can have luxury air cruises and bring back the airships that were around in, as recently as the early 1900s. And the late 1800s, it was this luxury form of travel. Picture a cruise, but you're doing it in the air. So there's a lot of evidence that there's already massive underground tunnel and train network systems. So I'm setting my intention, seeing in my mind's eye for humanity, for us to all of a sudden be able to finally access that and to be able to build things like airships and get access to all the helium, which apparently I've heard there's certain groups that stockpile it, but let's just see them no longer being able to keep it from the rest of us. Like, if we see this in our mind's eye, if we see ourselves getting access to all the joys and wonders on our planet, and we see not just ourselves getting access, but everyone around us, and this planetary evolution, the word revolution comes to mind, but not in the sense of a violent revolution. We're revolving around the sun. The earth is revolving around its own axis. And it's this beautiful spinning dance as, we're sort of spinning around the center of the earth. The earth is spinning around the center of the sun is spinning around the center of the galaxy, or the solar system. I gotta check that one, just so you know. I'm sorry. Sun is the center of our solar system, but the whole solar system itself is spinning around the center of the galaxy. The galaxy itself is spinning around the center of the universe. And there's most likely layers in between. I'm trying to acknowledge all the layers, but I know there's just this beautiful dance, this cosmic dance of spinning objects, and a lot of spherical objects, continuing this thread of the sphere. But yeah, really just seeing all of, the Earth's waters healed and clean and pure, and shifting away from any need for real chemicals, like finding the earth-friendly solutions that the earth prefers, and looking for them and knowing that they're out there, and that we don't really need toxic chemicals if we set our minds to it. We just upgrade solutions to where we find substances that are more beneficial, because it's beneficial to the earth, it's going to be beneficial to us. We're existing within this planetary body. So what we create in terms of we're not creating this planet, really. We're not the ones doing the creating, but we clearly are working with the energy of the planet to build structures and roads and infrastructure. So let's just set our mind and just choose to do those activities in a way that the earth prefers, and therefore is just going to be better for us. Just like, what if all the roads were beautiful works of art with stone, and you can still travel on them, but they're like harmonious with the natural environment, and they even like flow with the natural environment? What if we start seeing that in our mind's eye, where buildings are built in harmony with the natural environment, and every building is a work of art, and we give it the opportunity to be? Because you see how all these people on the planet, we are such builders and creators. I mean, you see people working so hard all the time. So we really can shift things. Things can shift fast. And this natural disasters, like what happened in Florida, which part of the reason I'm really feeling called to just stay in this peaceful, meditative state of mind, and hopefully share that with you all, hold space for you all to just be present in this moment, is having come out to Colorado, and then immediately, upon my arrival here, there's a major hurricane that arrived in Florida, and very much shifted the lives of people that I'm close to and that I really care about. And so there's a larger plan, and it's all in perfect harmony, so there's nothing wrong, there's nothing to be like sad or upset about. It's just I want to make sure that I'm supporting with my intention and from my heart people that I know are going through big transition, and just like from my heart and in my mind's eye, just seeing that transition go smoothly for them, and that it's an opportunity to rebuild in the ways that are the most harmonious with our planet. So we really can have it all, but we have to believe we can have it all. And to have it all, it really helps to want all the humans around us to have it all too. Because like, we're all each other's allies in this. We're all in this together. This is like a spaceship. This whole planet is like a spaceship, swirling around the sun, and this whole solar system swirling around the center. Like I said, these beautiful cosmic dances of these spiralic pathways, spiralic paths that are sort of like being formed on the fly in every moment. It's really wonderful. So yeah, I hope that you all might consider pausing in your life a little bit more. I'm saying this to myself too, myself included, this journey that maybe we slow down our journey a little bit, and I've been wanting to zoom through intergalactic travels and adventures, but maybe it's best right now if we're in a really beautiful moment in time in human history, or just appreciating wherever we are in each of our lives, wherever you are in your life, wherever everyone is in the collective. It's like these shared moments in time that we're experiencing individually, but there's also that collective experience that's always happening too. So anyway, oh yeah, I can't even believe I forgot to share this until now, but maybe it's just becoming normal for me. But last night there was a star watch here with some of the folks from the event, and we were all outside, and there were massive, one of the leaders from the event has the ability to know when they're going to come or to arrange it, or I'm not really sure about all of that, but I know it was definitely impressive what we saw. And they seemed to me to be all these triangle ships that were flying in formation with one another. They flew, like, for example, at one point there was two of them flying together, and it was, so for me it looked very clearly like TR-3B, and that's one of the most well-documented, most commonly cited anti-gravity craft that has like 3 lights on it, and it's this just distinct triangle shape with 3 lights like at the, the 3 corners of the triangle. So yeah, I'm still processing the experience, because it was, I found a TR-3B on footage that my friend shared with me of craft that he was capturing, and when I slowed it down I could see a TR-3B crossing the screen. He hadn't even caught it, so it was almost like he was interacting with this other craft, and the TR-3B flew through the frame. And I've seen videos of them that were incredible online. My friend shared me. They're probably not that hard to find videos of this craft that supposedly like just a secret military craft that's anti-gravity. But last night to get to see it, and they were flashing colored lights, and it was, it's relatively close when it wasn't like some distant blinking dot. It was relatively close. So and then the way they were flying in formation, like they seemed to be touching each other at one point, and like twinning each other, like the flight path. And then there was like multiple ones flying in a formation. There was a lot of people seeing it. It was pretty cool. I'm hoping maybe I can interview some people and get their perspective of what they saw, what they remember seeing. I think it did apparently get caught on film as well. But yeah, so I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm sort of, again, on the outer edges of the event, just here to make sure everything goes well, I suppose, in a sense. They're all very excited to hear all the speakers and everything, but when I come to these gatherings, I really do like to find peace and amidst the flurry of activity, but definitely hope to share more with you all. I know I've been promising a lot, but it's been really one step at a time these days, and maybe you're all experiencing that as well. So, all right, thank you again for joining. I've got all this juniper all over my hands now, but it just smells so amazing. Get yourself some juniper if you can. It's a very common landscape shrub. What can I say? I'm a nature girl at heart. So, thank you all. Once again, thank you. And this journey means so much to me. So anytime someone jump on, jump off, come when you like. But as long as it's still going, I'm having really a really great time. And I just hope you all are enjoying this journey. And I just hope to continue to share as I learn about this really amazing technology that is starting to emerge in a big way from many different places. We're not just waiting for one person or one company. This is going to be across the board. This is really, and so just witnessing these anti-gravity craft over my head last night, and the fact that I wasn't even the first thing on my mind to tell you all kind of shows, like, oh, okay, yep, there it is. So, yeah, if we get more comfortable with these things, then I'm ready. I mean, really, I'm ready to have my access to one myself and have my own. Maybe that's why I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, good for you. You're having fun. But like, when's my turn? So anyway, maybe some of you all there watching this feel the same, and that might be part of why you're drawn to this journey. If that's the ultimate, one of the ultimate destinations that I look forward to on this journey is like that aspect of it. It just seems fun to me. So anyway, all right. So much love to you all, and hope that your time is filled with love and truth and light, if you so choose. But that's definitely the journey I'm hoping to create for myself. All right. Take care. Bye.